Alright, what's good, guys? So, today we're going to be talking about the Xxl freshman list. The 2018 Xxl freshman list is supposed to come out soon, and I want to talk about who I think is going to be on it and who I think is going to either be left off and or turn it down or have other reasons that they won't be in it. Alright, so I'm going to start off with the people who I think is going to be left off before I get into my 10 people who I think are going to be on the list. So, the first person I have being left off is Nav. I think Nav's just going to be left off of the tweet that he posted. The tweet he posted said, fuck XXL, and it made it seem like XXL didn't offer him a spot on this year's list, which I can see why. I mean, he hasn't really released a lot of music. He had the album with Metro Boomin, which did really well. Besides the album with Metro Boomin, he has his own self-titled album, which also debuted very well. He had the recent feature with 88 Glam called Bally, and that did well. But other than that, he's been really silent recently. Another person who is going to actually turn it down is Wyfen Lucci. I think Wyfen Lucci's been doing really well. The reason Wyfen Lucci is going to turn it down is because he's already almost too big for the list, I feel like, at this rate. He's had some songs that are chart toppers so far. He's had Everyday We Lit, and he's had Key to the Streets. So those were two songs that really did well. And on top of that, he's had Boss Life with Offset, and then even Street Kings with Meek Mill. So he has some songs that have been doing really well, and I don't think that he thinks he's at the level of accepting the XXL freshman list. I think he thinks he's above it, and I'd agree. I don't think that he should take the offer if it gives to him. The next person I have on this list is Cardi B. Cardi B just had an insane year with Offset. I haven't really listened to any of her music, so I'm not going to talk about it. I don't think she's that good of an artist, but that's just me. She just had an insanely good year, and she's been really popular, especially with the relationship. And I just think she's going to turn it down since she's just so big. The next person I have who won't make the list, who I think might have gotten a shot, was TK. TK's obviously in jail, so he won't make the list. But with his song The Race just actually blowing up, he probably would have gotten an offer if he wasn't in jail. Next person I have is NBA YoungBoy. Obviously, NBA YoungBoy's been doing really well recently. He's at Untouchable. He just released a song with Future, Right or Wrong, and then his new album. I believe he had a couple songs like No Smoke Go Platinum. So I know that he's been doing really well, and he has had a collab album with Moneybagg Yo. So he could have made this list, but he recently just got into a huge arrest situation about beating his girlfriend. He's had kidnapping charges. I know he's out now, but it has pushed back his album, which was supposed to drop this month, which is pushed back to April now. Finally, the last artist I feel like will be left off is Famous Dex. Famous Dex has also been doing really well. I don't really listen to a lot of his music either, but he beat his girlfriend, so he probably won't be making the list. Alright, so to start off the list, number one we have Lil Pump. So Lil Pump's been the hottest artist of 2017, and 2018 he's been doing alright. He just had his feature with 24 Hours on Lie Detector, which did pretty well, but he's blowing up. Gucci Gang went triple platinum. Obviously, Lil Pump's going to make the list, so I'm putting him at number one just to get him out of the way. Number two, I have Trippie Redd. Trippie Redd has been killing it for me personally. I think he was the biggest artist of 2017, the most upcoming. I mean, from A Love Letter and A Love Letter 2, those were two great albums. And then he has the song Wish with Diplo coming out actually tonight. And then he just released High with Alice in Wonderland. That's a good song. So Trippie Redd just killing it. 66 on Lobo 2 was a great song. And Trippie Redd's just doing everything right, and he's going to be on the list. The next person I have is Smoke Perp. Smoke Perp also has been doing really well. He just released his debut album last year. And so I feel like, has just been blowing up so much that he's going to be on the list. I don't really listen to his music that much. But the next person I have is Lil Skies. So Lil Skies kind of blew up with Landing Cube. He had the song Red Roses, which blew up, and then he had a couple other songs, Lust and Rude, and then he released his album, and that had a bunch of good songs, Welcome to the Rodeo, The Click, and songs like that. And then he just released Creepin' with Rich the Kid, which had 500K plays first day. So Lil Skies is killing it. He's definitely going to be on the list. Fifth, I have Tekashi. Tekashi obviously has like 5 songs in the top Billboard 100. Billy, Rhonda, Gummo, Kuda, and those songs. So Tekashi's just really killing it, and I feel like he's definitely going to be on the list because of how hyped up he is right now. Ski Mask is my next pick at number 6. He's been killing it. He had that big hit Baby Wipe, and then he's been featuring a couple others, and he's really blown up. Along with, he came up with X, and he's just been really taking the culture by storm. He kind of has his own way of rapping, and I feel like that's going to really blow him up. He has a new project coming, I know. I think it's called The Book of Eli. I could be wrong. So he has that coming out. He also had the single Life is Short. So Ski Mask is doing really well right now. The next pick at number 7 I have is a girl, and it's going to be Bad Baby. Since Cardi B is going to turn it down, I feel like Bad Baby is the next pickup. She's been featured in Kodak Black's videos, and she started her own rap career, and that's been blowing up for her. She's had millions of plays on YouTube. So she's doing so well that I think that she's going to be on the list as well. I don't think Stefflon Don's going to be on it. I don't think she's that good, but I could be wrong. My next pick at number 8 is Lil Xan. So Lil Xan has blown up in 2017. He had the song Betrayed, which got over 100 million views on YouTube on Cole Bennett's channel. So that kind of really blew him up, and then he kept that momentum going, came out far, and When You Awake and stuff like that. So Lil Xan's been killing the game, and he's going to be on the list as well. After Lil Xan, I have Joyner Lucas. Joyner Lucas is a lyricist, so they usually put one on there. And he has been doing all the remixes like Gucci Gang and Bank Account and stuff like that. I don't think he's that great of an artist, but they're going to put him on there since he's a lyricist, and he's been in the media a little bit with Logic, that Logic beef and stuff like that. So he's going to be my number 9. And my 10th pick is YBN Namir. YBN Namir has blown up recently on SoundCloud. He had the song Bounce Out With That and then Rubbing Off the Paint, which both did really well. So I think YBN Namir will get the last spot. Alright guys, that's been my top 10. And if you like, please subscribe. Thank you.